everyone, it's Emily Fox. Today's video is going to be the You're Not Good Enough book tag. So basically, we are going to answer each questions between two famous book characters, whether from Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, you get it. And we're going to see which one is not good enough and which one is. Please feel free to answer the questions in the comment sections too, because it's always more fun when everyone agrees or disagrees. So I wrote down 30 different characters' names, put them in my Harry Potter mug, and we're just gonna do this. Question number 1. You only have one more spot on your spelling bee team. Who would you pick to complete your team between 1 and 2? We have Snape from Harry Potter, and we have Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. Spelling bee? I feel like as much as I would like to have Aragorn in my team, I think Snape might be better in school. Maybe. I don't know if he even... Well, I'm assuming he knows how to spell, but I guess I'm choosing Snape. That is weird, but I guess I'm choosing Snape. Question number 2. Both characters want to kill you. Which one would you kill first so you have a better chance of surviving? Oh my god, I'm not sure I have good names in there for that. So we have Hagrid from Harry Potter, and we have Professor McGonagall. Shit, I am so dead. I think I would kill McGonagall. Not that I have a chance of surviving Hagrid, but I feel like she's kind of scary. Like, I understand he's like half giant, but she's scary. So I guess I'm killing McGonagall, and I have to find a really mind-blowing way of surviving Hagrid. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. Question number 3. You are on The Bachelor / Bachelorette, and you're down to these two characters. Which one are you going to give your rose to? Okay, that's probably easier, right? So we have Umbridge from Harry Potter and Bella Swan from Twilight. I mean, let's be real. There's no way I can choose Umbridge. As much as I find Bella Swan incredibly boring, she's getting a rose because she's the least terrible option. Question number 4. You've been chosen for the Hunger Games. Who would most likely volunteer in your place? No one. No one would, let's be real. We have Mark Watney from The Martian, and we have Neville Longbottom. Oh, honestly, I think Neville would be... I feel like maybe Neville would volunteer, but like I don't really want him to because I'm scared for him. Mark Watney is definitely probably the smartest between the two of them, but I think Neville is the most courageous, so I'm saying Neville. Question number 5. You're stranded on an island. Which character would you sacrifice to engage in cannibalism? So basically, who do we want to eat first? We have Cersei Lannister, if we want some bitter, bitter meat. Or we have Frodo from Lord of the Rings. There's not a lot of meat on both of them, right? I mean, maybe Frodo. I don't think he was that thin, and she's kind of thin. But I think I would rather eat Cersei, as bitter as she is, because I would get along better with Frodo, even though I don't like him. I know everyone does, but whatever. So I guess we are eating Cersei. Those are weird questions. I didn't read them beforehand, and they are weird, but whatever, it's entertaining. Question number 6. You're the next DC / Marvel superhero. With your own TV show, of course. Of course. Who is your sidekick? Oh, this is fun. That is fun. Okay. Who is going to be in our team? We have Edward Cullen from Twilight. No. Peeta from Hunger Games. I mean, easy, Peeta, because... I mean... Technically, I would have a better chance of surviving superhero stuff with Edward, but I don't like him. So we're gonna go with Peeta, and hopefully we don't need to actually survive anything. You're a manager of an avocado admiring company. What is that? Who would you fire for lack of communication skill? Ron Weasley. Vin from Miss Bourne. They're both pretty terrible at communicating with people, let's be real. Actually, they're both really terrible at this stuff. Like, Vin is very abrasive, and Ron kind of is too. I think Vin has a better chance though. We're gonna go with Vin from Mistborn. Which character is the most likely to comfort you? We have Samwise Gamgee. I mean, do I even need to check the other character? Like, Sam, obviously. And Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. Obviously, Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings. One of my all-time favorite characters. He's like the most awesome person ever. So, yeah, of course he would comfort me. I hope. I want him to comfort me, obviously. Question number 9. Ugh, it's high school. No, I don't want to go back. Isn't it funny how so many people are like, oh, I wish I could go back to high school, or like, once you're done with high school, you're gonna wish you could go back, and I'm like, no, never. You could not pay me to go back. Who would most likely be part of the popular clique? Elizabeth Bennet from Pride and Prejudice, and Arwen from Lord of the Rings. Definitely Arwen, she's hot. I mean, she's an elf, and Elizabeth Bennet is more of a bookish person. She would probably not want to be part of the popular clique. So Arwen from Lord of the Rings, for sure. I mean, she's an elf. Question number 10. The day has arrived. You're finally a year older. Who would have the nerve to forget your birthday? Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. And Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones. I feel like Hermione would remember. So just because of that, I don't think Mother of Dragons. She has other stuff to think about than my birthday, so I'll forgive her, but I think she's the one that would forget for sure. You've just found an upcoming booktube star. Who would it most likely be? We already saw Hermione. I feel like she would be. Or Elizabeth Bennet, I feel like. We have Tyrion Lannister. Oh my god, would it be good? Come on. Lord Voldemort from Harry Potter. No, obviously. Tyrion Lannister. I would love for him to have a booktube channel. Come on. It would be so good. Yes, please, make it happen. Question number 12. Sleepover time. Unfortunately, you can only invite one person. Who do you invite? Khal Drogo from Game of Thrones. Simon from Love, Simon the movie, or Simon versus the Homo sapien agenda. I mean, if we're strictly talking sleepover, I feel like people are gonna vote for Khal Drogo because they don't actually want a friendly sleepover. But if we're talking about friendly sleepover, I feel like Simon would be super fun, like super wholesome character. So it's gonna be my unpopular opinion, but I choose Simon because it's a friendly PG-13 or just PG sleepover. Get your mind out of the gutter. 13. Bam, you're pregnant. See? That's what's gonna happen if you have Khal Drogo over. Who's the father slash mother? We have Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. And we have Jacob from Twilight. Oh, shit. I mean, I can't choose Arya Stark, so I guess by default I'm going with Jacob. I think like 13-year-old me would be so happy because I was totally Team Jacob because... Let's move on. Question 14. You've just written a super important text. Who would see it but not reply? Oh, that is just cruel. We have Mr. Darcy or Dumbledore. Mr. Darcy, come on. He so would. Yeah, but leave you unseen. That's something you would totally do. And then last but not least, question number 15. You've just woken up and it's time for breakfast. Your mom's been replaced by who? Harry Potter or Katniss? I feel like Katniss is probably the most motherly between the both of them. I feel she was kind of a second mom to her sister, and Harry has never had to do that to anyone, so Katniss is my new mom. I'm okay with it. So this was the You're Not Good Enough book tag. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know again in the comment section what would be your answers if you agree or disagree with mine. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed those book tags. Don't forget to subscribe because you definitely don't want to miss any future videos. And I will be putting some on the screen that I recommend you check out. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.